煙機喺煙卡嘅 interior， 即係個室內環境啦。咁大家可以睇到頭先喺個標板嘅所有 digital 嘅 item 咧，亦都係 render 咗出嚟嘅，係 live 嘅。隻手咧或者嗰個倒後鏡喺側邊嘅 side 嘅倒後鏡，亦都 show 到出嚟。
Physics as well. We're now modeling tire flex in our physics model. If you guys know, like when you drive a car through a corner, the tires actually flex and roll under. You'll see these tires actually deform under load. We're the only game in the world to be modeling this level of detail in it. In fact, even some top-level race teams are not modeling this level of sophistication into their tire model. We partnered with Michelin, with their F1 engineers, and McLaren, as well as Michelin, to help us build our tire physics simulation.
去到 forza 3嘅 physics 強好多啦，咁其中一個例子咧就係個車胎，你見到個避震呢個 suspension 咧係會去到唔同嘅嘅 surface 咧，佢會係震嘅，你見到有高低啦。咁我哋點樣做嘅咧？就係透過呢個我哋 partner 咗呢個米芝蓮啦，同埋呢個 McLaren 嘅 F1 team 去做呢一樣嘢嘅。咁所以個真實程度咧係所有嘅400架車亦都可以感受到呢樣嘢。
With Forza, we've always modeled damage, both mesh and texture damage. This time with Forza 3, we're taking it a step further. We're actually rolling cars over now. I'll see if I can actually get one to flip here. Sometimes it's a little tough because these are high-end cars, but you can actually see there. Oh, you can see we've modeled full undercarriages for all these cars. I can kind of do some stupid player tricks here because it's a debug build. But we modeled full undercarriages for all the cars as well as suspension components. You can actually have a lot of fun with these.
我哋個去到 forza 3嘅 model rendering 咧，當架車反嘅時候咧，係見到個車底嘅。咁我哋每400架車嘅車底都係唔同，都係逐架去做出嚟。咁所以咧個真實程度咧再更加提高咗。
As you can see, the car is pretty wrecked. Fun at the office doing this. We just drive. We have new multiplayer game modes as well where you kind of create the rules like tag, capture the flag and stuff like that. And you get big SUVs against little cars and you can punt them down the track. I think that combined with our new WMV editor where you're able to actually record the racing action and save it out to a replay, we're just going to see crazy stuff coming out of our user community.
OK， 咁去到 forza 3嘅時候咧，係一個好好嘅友與朋友之間嘅娛樂平台，因為點解咧？我哋有呢個捉伊恩啦，亦都有呢個搶旗仔嘅活動嘅。咁喺賽車喺真實嘅賽車咧，就感受唔到呢樣嘢。咁但係 forza 3就想帶俾大家。咁同埋咧可以 capture 咗個 WMV 嘅 format 啦。咁當大家做可能約埋一齊，約一班 friend 8個人去 capture 一條片出嚟 upload 上網，亦都係 forza 3可以帶到俾大家。
Busted out windows. They'll lose parts and everything like that as well. And just like in Forza 2, you can set it so that your damage actually affects the performance of the car as well.
咁嗰個 damage 咧亦都會影響架車個性能啦。
AI cars can be spun out. We have a new AI pressure system now where if you actually get close behind the cars, they'll start to get nervous and you'll start to see the AI make mistakes. It makes it feel like you're playing against human players.
咁去到呢個 AI 更加有強化咗，因為點解咧？佢多咗個 AI 嘅壓力系統。咁樣壓力系統咧就好似人咁樣嘅，當啄住一架車嘅時候咧，個電腦嗰架車咧就會好亂啦，咁就會可能震軚啊，或者可能攤咗去草皮啊咁樣嘅。咁呢亦都係 forza 3嘅新嘅 AI 嘅系統。
So the last thing I want to show you guys from the game is some of the live features. As you guys know, for Forza 2, we had a very vibrant online community that created these crazy paint jobs for cars and cool photos. Well, we've added more functionality to make that more powerful, but the biggest thing we've done is we've added a feature called Storefront this time around that basically celebrates what these guys are doing. It's kind of a showcase area for people to come in and find the latest, greatest content, whether it's photos, tuning jobs, videos, paint jobs, or whatever.
咁去到 Forza 3咧，喺之前嗰集啦，或者今集啦，亦都有呢個 online 嘅好完美嘅 online 系統啦。咁去 Forza 3咧加咗呢個 storefront 嘅系統。咁呢個系統咧，除咗可以好似過往咁拉花之外咧，亦都可以購買一啲新嘅拉花嘅 pattern 擺落去上去，或者睇一啲最多人睇嘅片段，亦都喺呢個 storefront 嗰度揾到。
So you'll see people post things like screenshots, and whatever gets the most views will naturally kind of rise up to the top. So you'll always be able to go in and see the kind of coolest content, who's doing what. In Forza 2, there was cool stuff out there, but it was hard to find. Now this stuff's going to naturally bubble up to the top through rating systems.
咁去到 Forza 3咧就新增呢個計分系統啦，咁大家咧就可以投票，我呢條片好正喎，咁可以投多啲高分嘅，咁大家亦都可以揾翻一啲最多人睇或者最投票率最高嘅片段，或者一啲screenshot 咧，去 download 翻落嚟去享受。
So you can purchase entire liveries for a car, like this one for example, or you can buy just a new feature we have called layer groups as well. We went to our community, the guys that paint cars, and we said, what's kind of keeping you from creating better cars? And they said, well, the way we paint cars is we put a graph paper, we kind of put a grid on the car, and then we paint it from a photo that has a grid on it, and we recreate it. We said, okay, we'll do that for you. Now you can paint on a full screen 2D grid, basically, paint on that, and then transfer those designs onto your cars, and these are some examples of those.
咁咧去到 Forza 3咧，拉花嘅情況咧就可以係好似一個平面咁樣嘅，畫落一個格仔圖裏邊，然後再貼落架車度。因為我哋發覺咧就咁畫落架車度咧係有啲難度，因為架車會凹凹凸凸嘅。咁而家 Forza 3咧就做咗呢個一個格仔嘅系統。咁呢度會操作咧，我哋就會撈一個跟揼嘅貼紙落去嘅。Which one's painted again? The fourth one.
And then this. No, this one.
Yes.
My Cantonese is a little rusty, sorry. So now we can see some of those layer group designs that I bought. I can now apply this onto the car.
啱啱就買咗個跟揼嘅貼紙啦，咁我咧就貼落架 Lamborghini 上面。
Now we'll see this layer design applied to the car in our home space here. Well, you can't quite see it on the roof there. I guess I should put it on the hood.
好啦，啱啱就貼咗落車頂，咁樣貼落車嘅側邊咧就可以睇得清楚少少啦。再貼多一個。
I'm lost now. Try this again.
Yep, that's one.
Oh, this one. And artists can lock this art as well, treat it like a true piece of art. As you saw here, it had a little locked icon on it, which means you can't modify it. You can buy it, you can put it on your car, but you can't change it. And if the artist specifies, you can't reproduce it or sell it yourself as well. So it becomes a true one-of-a-kind piece of art out there on the community. And already, just from guys in our studio, we're seeing this crazy stuff. I can't wait till our users get their hands on this. We're just going to see crazy stuff coming out of the community.
OK， 咁咧喺呢個 Forza 3入邊咧整咗嘅貼紙啦，或者個畫圖咧，我可以有個版權嘅 lock 咗佢，我唔俾其他人再賣出去啦，或者再俾其他人更改嘅。咁我哋喺公司入邊咧亦都整咗好多好得意嘅嘢擺咗上去呢個我哋嘅 Forza 3上邊，咁嚟緊推出嘅時候就會 show 俾大家睇。
So really, I've just scratched the surface here. I mean, Forza's huge. You know, we've been working on this since the day we shipped Forza 2. It's a huge game, ton amount of cars, ton amount of tracks, huge career, ton of different features and options. Really just scratched the surface here a little bit. But hopefully you got a good preview here of what Forza 3 is going to be. And it's coming out, it's done, and it will be on shelves in October.
咁啱啱就 show 咗一啲好表面嘅 Forza 嘅嘢，咁當然啦 Forza 係一個好大嘅遊戲啦，亦都會更加多唔同嘅 content 喺入邊。咁到時大家有機會買一 pre-order 買咗一隻嘅時候咧，就可以感受到呢個 Forza 嘅樂趣，亦都會喺10月嘅20零號度咧就會推出㗎啦。
You
好嘅，多謝晒。